Of course I'm muted. Retrograde is almost over. Bless. Namaste, family, and welcome to the Unconditional Love Mindset Freebie, healing every inner child. That means yours, mine, and everyone's. And it also means your inner child within this experience that you are perceiving, that you are receiving now in this lifetime, and perhaps others that you are connected to or desire to connect with you, or perhaps want to connect with you, so that way you can both heal. I am Coach Jamie London Wahlberg. Some of you know me as Tranibus, and I am an unconditional love coach and plant-powered healer. And I am super excited for the next 2, or if you so choose, 3 hours through this program. To give you a brief overview of how this is going to go, we are going to actually begin with our self-love audit. So you're going to want to make sure that you have something to write with on paper or to type with, whether on your phone or on a screen. If you have a way of doing this auditorially, you can do that as well. I'm not going to be able to showcase that because I'm, of course, talking to all of you, but it just occurred to me, of course, you are where you are. So you can absolutely, if you feel comfortable to do so and it is more accessible, you can actually participate in this in an auditory sense as well. If you know me at all by now, hopefully you do, you know that I like to be as inclusive and accessible as possible with whatever it is that I am choosing to provide. And that is part of why I'm bringing in the self-love audit. This is something that all of my clients in the last, excuse me, allergies, in the last, I would say, 5-6 months have been participating within a version of the self-love audit, which eventually got completed into a current version. And it is incredibly powerful. Everyone has so far seen huge results. And all you need to do in order to participate even one-on-one with the self-love audit, if you love this, is to actually have a free call with me. And you can do that by actually going to the Wake In website, which I'm actually going to be showing you. But, why don't I just pop this up right now? So wake-in.com, and you will be able to actually book a free call with me. During your unconditional love call, we are going to do a self-love audit. And today, we are going to start with that after we, of course, integrate with our plant spirit, which we will discuss in a moment. For those who are choosing to connect, we are then going to go into a visualization meditation. So you are not going to want to be moving for this. You really want to be seated. Now, I'm a huge advocate for all different types of meditation. I'm truly a believer that meditating, standing, walking, doing laundry, something repetitive, there are so many different ways to meditate. And for this particular visualization, I am very much called to encourage you to be sure that you are, at minimum, not driving and moving heavy machinery, but absolutely consider to lay down or sit down during this process. Now, you aren't going to want to do that necessarily in a way that's going to make you fall asleep. And if you are someone who falls asleep, know that you are going to receive a very powerful healing and transmission from doing that, even if it doesn't end up being what it is. And here's the thing, there's going to be the replay for this. Like the second it's done, you're all going to be able to watch it again. So you can do these over and over and over again. And so, of course, our goals within today are on whatever levels that are needed within the physical body, mental body, emotional body, and spiritual body level of your inner child or inner children. Let's heal that, and doing so through the power of this visualization, as well as actually going through the self-love audit. So we're going to be starting by doing integration. We are going to then come into an actual going inside, going into our inner knowing, communicating with our inner child, going into the space where we're actually doing a writing exercise or a communication exercise. And then from that awareness, we are going to go and build upon our deepen intimacy and connection and our communication. From that standpoint, through the visualization meditation, And then bringing you back, we will start with a little bit of integration and coaching if we have time, and of course, leaving space for any questions. Now, here's the thing. If you are someone who doesn't feel comfortable or gets excited by the idea of getting integration coaching with me afterwards, after these 2 hours from 3 p.m. Eastern Time to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, from 5 p.m. Eastern Time to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, you will be able to actually participate in an integration. And the integration package is going to be a private hour of coaching, group coaching in a private setting through Zoom, and every single one who participates is going to also get an actual oracle card reading. Drinking hot tea to try to help with this. And that is $77 for this integration. And the way that you are able to participate is simple as literally dropping your email within the payment plan of PayPal or Venmo, dropping it across the screen right now, paypal.com/PayPalMe/Tranibus, or Venmo JLW89. And I will actually be showcasing a little bit of this now because, of course, some of us are super visual. I'm like this as well. And so that's going to be a way for us to get things to the next level and really discuss embodying this unconditional love and this healing and any sort of releasing. And it's an ability for you to get further support around this, right? Because I kid you not, if you put yourself fully into these 2 hours, even just these 2 hours, and you totally forgo the $77 integration package, you will have massive breakthroughs and transformation available to you. And the challenge that I find with a lot of different individuals within service is they give you this powerful service, you get super, breakthroughs, traumas come up, all these different things, and then there's no integration. And they kind of just leave you to your own devices. And they may even be a provider that suggests that you don't need more than one session, or a provider that's maybe out of reach for you for more than one session. And so I wanted to provide something special that was going to be affordable. And those oracle card readings are going to be actually customized individually. So it's going to be an emailed oracle card reading that is going to be sent to you and specifically to you. Hence why email is going to be super useful. So, as of right now, have a beverage, preferably a water, a tea, espresso, whatever spirit is resonating with you, having whatever spirits are resonating with you. Sorry, fam. This is the peak of an allergy season right now. And as we are releasing, and this is what I'm getting is also is a preparation of what we are releasing within healing the inner child. So it's not uncommon to start coughing up duck. So anyway, thank you so much. Shout out to our sponsor, Fruits Labs. I have had the proud, deep honor of being a co-collaborator for a couple of years now. And I got to tell you, this is an adult fruit leather that you cannot pass up on. Fruits Labs is not a gummy. It is an edible that is all natural. It is whole fruit and distillate. It is kosher certified, gluten-free, vegan, no sugar added, no preservatives added. So that way you're not aggravating your symptoms. If you have allergies, these are super allergy friendly. They come in different flavors. They come in THC and CBD options. And I absolutely love them. And you can see how much I love them because I've been co-collaborating with them for the past couple of years as Chef Tranibus, cooking with them in the Tranibus kitchen, and I'm going to be having some integration with some cannabis plant spirit during this with our Fruit Labs here. And this is actually Tropical Haze, which I'm excited to dive into. So at this point, hopefully you have gathered all the things that you need. Get yourself comfortable, get yourself prepped and ready to go. You're going to have another moment here because I am going to share my screen here. Oops. Okay. So, just making sure you can all see this here. All right. So, like I've said, this is our plan. If you're a visual person, here's the plan. And this is the way that you can actually get your package. So, again, you can send 77 right now, and that's all that's required. Just make sure you drop your email because I want to make sure that I can get you the Zoom link and then I can actually get you your Oracle card reading. But we are going to be touching upon lack mindset and how to transform it into unconditional love mindset through the healing of your inner child or inner children. And so if you're experiencing a lack mindset, and the answer is likely yes, because we've all been there, we can all have the possibility of going there, then I invite you to join me. Join us in this awesome experience because it's going to be so fun, so interesting, so powerful, so healing. It's going to be worth your time. So again, we're going to start with the self-love audit. We're going to do the guided visualization. We're going to do a little bit of coaching. And then if you want more, that integration package is where you need to begin. And so let us prepare for our integration with our plant spirits. Right now, I have some tea spirit that I'm integrating with, and my fruit slabs. And if it resonates for you to connect with any plant spirits, whether you have them or not, you're welcome to join in. This is 10 milligrams. So easy, so small, so discreet. I love everything about them, honestly. So I like to bring my plant spirit into my hand, or right now I have my tea sitting right against. I'm on actually one of my meditation cushions, and I've got it resting at my feet. And let's tap in. I invite you to directly connect to the plant spirits and ask them for support in a specific intention or multiple specific intentions. However, I encourage you to do 1 or 2, 3 at most, intentions right now for healing within the inner child. Really ask for what it is that you desire, what it is that you need. What do you require to heal the inner child? Sending gratitude to your plant spirits. At this time, if you are an energy healer, Reiki practitioner, you can send Reiki now to your plant spirits. Asking Reiki for the healing, support needed, the guidance. And now calling in any of your spirit team. anyone who you wish to be present with you, whether you've known them in this lifetime or other lifetimes, whether they're a star group, ancestral lineage, your own collective, calling them in now. And that they're going to remain with us as we're going to call upon them more in meditation throughout this experience. And thanking them for being here. Keep doing your thing with your plant spirits. There are so many different plant spirits. So many. So good. Who is ready to discover where they are experiencing their lack mindset? I'm talking about in your physical body, in your mental body, in your emotional body, in your spiritual body. Who is ready to remember the unconditional love that they have for themselves, generating a life that is easier, that is deeper in intimacy and connection, and brings you the joy and fulfillment that you require in order to serve as your highest self within your natural gifts? I'm talking about abundance from all spheres, forms, all of the one. That's what we're about to do right now. So get into the mindset, get open, ask your spirits to guide you and to support you in the courage to go deep. Because that's where we're about to go. And I'm going to get vulnerable and do it with you. That's something I have not done live, and I have not done with another client before. So we're going to do it together. I'm in it to win it with you. All right. So I am going to change up the tunes a little bit. Just have it a little low in the background there. This is actually not Wonder, though we love Wonder. And we are going to share the screen. Here we go. Okay, so if you are wanting to do this right this minute, here's the link. There it is. All right. So, I'm so excited right now. Okay, so you are going to potentially feel compelled to read all of these questions ahead of time, and I'm going to invite you to not do that. We're going to answer them one by one together, starting with our self-love audit, our auditing of our unconditional self-love, starting within the physical body. Speaking of my physical body, my leg is falling asleep. I'm going to have to change positions. Honor your being. That is unconditional love. All right. So, let me make sure you can all see this. Fantastic. Amazing. Okay. Here we go. Question 1. All right. How would you describe your relationship with your physical body, and why would you describe your relationship that way? It's an intense question, right? This is going to go deep. So right now, take a moment, 2 moments, whatever it is, and write down for you, or record an audio for you, or type up for you your own answer. Amazing. Okay. So hopefully by now, you have answered your first question. So I said a combination of euphoria and tantrums riddled with traumas being healed on multiple levels by various generations. It's a complex relationship with the house I am still learning, changing, and developing. It was once toxic, and now we have an unconditional love and understanding I could have never imagined. And I want more. So let's go to our next question. Rate your intimacy level with your physical body between 1 and 10, with 10 being the deepest intimacy you can imagine. Explain why you've chosen the number you've chosen. Okay. So hopefully by now you have answered your second question. I said that I'm at an 8. My intuition with my body is strong, and yet I don't always follow the guidance. I'm getting stronger and better all of the time. I never give up on it, and I always make the effort to get back up. I get up faster each time, and it becomes easier to expand in a loving way each time. Each time, my fears resurface a little smaller, and I find myself on the other side faster, proud of how far I've come. It wouldn't be true to say a full 10 because I have a lot more to grow and learn. There are still times where we feel at odds as I heal the disease and pain of lifetimes. How are we doing? Checking in real fast. I want you to see in my eyes how much I love you, how much courage you have for doing this. It's brave. It's brave to go inside. These are deep questions. Do not give up. Do not give up. Do your best not to judge yourself. I'm holding the container of unconditional love here. I'm not judging you for your answers. These are my answers, and they don't need to be your answers. In fact, they need to not be your answers because your answers need to be coming from you from inside. So let's keep going, all right? Let me know if you have any questions or need any support or you're having any of the feels. Let me know. Vibe with me. I'm here to pay attention to the comments. All right, let's keep going. You got this. We got this. Whoops. Question 3. Do you love your physical body unconditionally? Why or why not? So the more honest you can be with your answers, the more transparent it's for you, the deeper transformation you're going to have. Okay, here we go. Hopefully you are wrapping up with your number 3. Do you love your physical body unconditionally? Why or why not? Said, I love my body unconditionally and I don't always like my body. That's okay. I'm learning to love it more and more all the time. There were so many times where I wanted to give up on my body and life because my body gave up on me. That's what it felt like. I was kicked out of a home where I felt I didn't belong in the first place. And it was the only home that I knew. Now, when I look in the mirror and reaffirm my unconditional love, I can trust I'm being honest, because it doesn't mean I have to love it each moment. It's about the desire and effort to love it unconditionally. To have grace for the moments when I am fully present and enthralled with my body through the moments of dis-ease and dysphoria. Let's keep going. Do you feel balanced and healthy in your physical body? Why or why not? Okay. Leg is definitely asleep now. Gotta stretch that. That's going to be a major pins and needles scenario. Okay, hopefully you have completed number 4. My instant reaction was no. And I know that it's not true, that I'm completely out of balance and health in my body, in my physical body. Why is it happy? Oh, healthy. That's funny. I used to be someone who was embodying a huge number of labels of diseases, all which seemed to have no ending. Yet I cured what I was told was incurable and have come to heal so much of what was said to be impossible. Nothing was working, and now everything is constantly coming more into balance, as well as my deep appreciation for the unique balance my body has in each moment. I'm so grateful my body has the ability to rebalance itself in the ways that it needs to. And even though dis-ease, even through dis-ease, it continues to love into me as I'm still here, the soul fractal inside. We have a long way to go, and yet I can go and walk around the block, ride the train, and even dance it out. All things I thought were gone forever. Now I'm confident balance is possible. Let's go. One more question for this section. You're doing awesome. And then, yes, we are going to go to the mental body. Finish this sentence. I, or we, want my relationship with my physical body to be. Finish the sentence. Okay. Here we go. A grounded experience of etheric nature, of continuous deep intimacy and connection, bliss and pleasure, free and flowing, and functional at the highest level without pain. A mutual respect and correspondence, a collaboration of unconditional love. And so it is. So now we are going to go into the mental body, and these are going to be the same questions repeated. So at this point, I'm just going to do little check-ins. How would you describe your relationship with your mental body, and why would you describe your relationship that way? Okay. So here we go. We have completed this question. At times, free flowing, and much of the time, an overthinking supercomputer. When I'm channeling, I feel completely unblocked and free to receive. When I'm within my present self and not my highest self in the present, I find myself blocked, anxious, worried, and frustrated. At times, I will even fixate and have even previously rejected my neurodivergence. Now I know I've overcome so many bouts of major depression and being suicidal year after year. Those are huge leaps. Now I see myself quantum leaping into a mental body filled with unconditional love. I see that's possible. To be even stronger and flow that much easier. I used to have rolling panic attacks, and now it's no longer a constant reaction to life's lessons. Okay, only sometimes. That is true. It's rare. Let's keep going. Rate your intimacy level with your mental body between 1 and 10, with 10 being the deepest intimacy you could imagine, and explain why you've chosen the number you've chosen. All right, my friends. I put a 9, 10. This time my initial reaction was 10, and then I checked in with my ego and realized that I couldn't possibly put 10 when I'm transforming so much here. There are clearly things which are unknown, and though I receive this with more patience than ever, there are different things I need to acquire for my mental body to be as strong as I want it to be. Given how much time I spend with the mental body, I can say we are honestly a 9 in flux. Let's keep going. Do you love your mental body unconditionally? Why or why not? Okay, excuse me. Yes, finally. And I have a long way to go where I can say that I am in love with my mental body. Right now, I'm at a place where I radically accept and even deeply appreciate the way my mental body functions. I'm finding out more and more that if I were any other way, I wouldn't have been able to support and serve in the same way. My purpose is made possible because of what I can see and how I can see different things, see things differently than others. This is a superpower, and I'm grateful I can spend less time judging myself for what I think and how I think. So I have more space held for unconditionally loving my thoughts. Checking in. If you're still with us, how are you feeling right now? Do you need support? Have you considered checking out the integration package? It's going to be a time for peer coaching to integrate everything that's coming up for you here. It's just going to get even stronger and more powerful as we go through. You're doing so amazing. Let me know if you need me in the comments. Let's keep it going. Do you feel balanced and healthy in your mental body? Why or why not? Okay. No, I definitely have much more to improve upon here. My thoughts are often all over the place, although this allows for big breakthroughs, bigger ideas, and a whole lot of opportunity for transformation. I am exhausted. When in balance and healthy, I will know it because my thoughts will be balanced, peaceful, and flowing with ease. I'm not there yet, which is okay because I know I will. My being has transformed so much by starting to heal this space to next levels and beyond. Let's keep going. Last one for mental body. Finish this sentence. I want my relationship with my mental body to be I or we, whatever pronouns, want my relationship with my mental body to be. All right, so I said I want my relationship with my mental body to be glorious, the highest functioning it has ever been within my unique genius, at a peaceful flow where resistance is not even part of the dictionary. Every thought is making sense, every thought is shared with clarity, every process is easy, fun, healing, and fulfilling. The old programming is gone, and the new programming has integrated seamlessly. I love my mental body unconditionally. Amazing. Can we self high five this right now? Because we're just crushing it. And we are coming into the emotional body. How would you describe your relationship with your emotional body, and why would you describe your relationship that way? And my legs fall again. That was fast. We are free to be and play together in a way which is often perceived as erratic or nonsensical to many, and is always perfect for us. My emotional body has the ability to share expansively and express in a multitude of ways, both from a space of unconditional love and freedom. Though I can feel blocked within my own emotions at times, I don't take for granted how much I have remembered my own power and worthiness to feel exactly how I need to feel. Now I honor my emotions instead of abandoning them. I shift, transmute, and heal them more than ever. There's a lot less judgment, which makes the whole process easier. I feel lighter than ever. Let's keep it going. Rate your intimacy level with your emotional body between 1 and 10, with 10 being the deepest intimacy you could imagine. Explain why you've chosen the number you've chosen. Hey, my emotional body is thriving. I gave myself an 8. 8 out of 10. My emotional body is thriving in many perspectives, and yet I still experience blockages because I'll have moments where I cannot fully understand them. My ability to process emotions can sometimes take longer than others, and other times is extremely fast in comparison. I notice as I balance the other bodies, my ability to hold the space for my emotional bodies has gotten vastly easier. I also don't expect it to take as long, nor do I bypass them. I have a deeper understanding and understanding than ever before. It's truly awesome to have the consciousness to bear witness to this transformation. When I come to a fully balanced emotional body, I will become unstoppable and can't wait to be there. Emotions have always been a superpower for me. And it's a superpower for you too. Perhaps you don't feel that way. So make sure that you're notating that. Gotta stretch the legs a little. Okay. Let's keep it going. Do you love your emotional body unconditionally? Why or why not? Okay. Yes, I would love. Yes, and I would. Yes, and I would love to be in love with my emotional body. I used to have such hatred for various emotions. I would display and experience, including the way that others would feel as well. I used to think that emotions were to be controlled because that's what I was taught to do, that they were to be managed instead of honored, that in fact there were times to not have emotions. I am so grateful to be in a space where I allow for my emotional body to be exactly what it is. I appreciate the emotional body and the journey. If I wasn't being in my emotional body as an empath with a very high EQ, I couldn't be the Jamie I am today. I wouldn't be able to serve my purpose, and that concept alone is devastating. My emotional body is aware and growing into a consciousness of unconditional love. All right. How's everyone doing? We're turning a corner. Do you feel balanced and healthy in your emotional body? Why or why not? A blanket statement, no. I do not have many moments where my emotional body is definitely balanced and healthy. I would also say there are moments where my emotions are out of balance and aren't healthy. The thoughts which are out of balance are less and less frequent. I've always felt it's not about the emotions we have, it's about how we share them. There are no right and wrong emotions. From that sense, my emotional body is always balanced through unconditional love. All right. Whoopsies, what happened here? As a wait. Oops. Let's see what happened. Finish this sentence. I want my relationship with my emotional body to be. I want my relationship with my emotional body to be unconditionally loving, balanced, free to be all the muchness that's necessary and healthy for my highest good and for the highest good of all. All right, we're at the last body, the spiritual body. 5 more questions. You're doing awesome. How would you describe your relationship with your spiritual body, and why would you describe your relationship that way? divine and becoming more divine in each and every moment. It's such a pure body, a force and intention. My spiritual body is the highest form, and the form which feels the most authentic. My spiritual body is what makes the most sense to me, even when it makes absolutely no sense at all. I am incredibly grateful for the spiritual body's ability to expand and to never abandon me, even when I somehow abandon it. I was conditioned to forget until needed. The spiritual body has the lights on always, and I have finally chosen to open my eyes. It's my guiding light, and I would be nowhere now without it, except for the next life, because the spiritual body saved mine. How are we doing? Want to show face for a second? I need some water. I hope you're hydrating. Don't forget to hydrate. We're so close to being done. It's about to be 4:20 where I'm at. We're going to do a little bit of an integration, break and breathe situation. Very soon, we're going to be getting into our visualization meditation. This is not yet the moment for a beat break, but we will get one. And then we will dive back in. Once again, if you are interested in that integration package, all you need to do is send over the $77, and this can be done through PayPal or Venmo. There is no complicated way to go about getting this. Just send $77 and put your email so that way I can send you that Zoom link, and I'll be able to later send you your oracle card reading. You're not going to want to miss it. And if you are a little bit confused, you can go to the Waken website or social media to learn more about what we are doing here. But ultimately, we are here in the unconditional love mindset, healing every inner child with Coach Jamie. I'm Coach Jamie, and we're going to continue on and do a pause in a second. You are seriously doing amazing right now. All right. Rate your intimacy level with your spiritual body between 1 and 10, with 10 being the deepest intimacy you can imagine, and explain why you've chosen the number you've chosen. Okay. 8. Oh, nuts. Wasn't paying attention and missed 420. But you know what? Let's do 422. Where's my lighter? Here we go. We're just going to take a brief moment here. Breathe. To appreciate this particular plant spirit that we celebrate. Such a fun, unique time as 420. And even though it's 422 or probably 423 by the time I'm done with this connection, the flow has been here, has been present, the intention has been here and present, and we are honoring still. It's easy to get distracted. Happens to me a lot when I'm like, yeah, let's like definitely like ready for 420, and then I'll be like, yeah, I have two to 3 minutes to go after and do something, and the next thing I know, time just goes. Look at that, we're actually at 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. That's great. Explain that later. Okay, let's bring it back. Pardon my coughing. Allergy season is in season. As you can see, I ran out of my mouthpiece filters. More on the way, fear not. Okay. Do you love your spiritual body unconditionally? Why or why not? Absolutely. And I can honestly say that I'm in love with my spiritual body. I didn't realize it until this very moment, and it's true. I am so excited to learn and remember that I am in love with my spiritual body. I can therefore say with confidence, I love my unconditional. I love my body unconditionally, not only because I'm in love with it, because there are truly no boundaries and barriers between us in that space. Only when I am in my lower frequencies do they need to be boundaries, and even still, there are not conditions for my unconditional love. The moments of judgment are less and less. They are no longer judged in and of themselves. I don't judge when I have moments of judgment. I simply love through and allow myself to expand my heart and mind. I find myself in the least judgmental space I have ever been in. I am humbled by my spiritual body and understand, and overstand how connected it is to the one spiritual body we all are. It's a deep honor. I love you all unconditionally. And so it is. Let's continue. So close to being done. Do you feel balanced and healthy in your spiritual body? Why or why not? Okay. Yes and no. There's truly no way of knowing in the fullness of the spiritual body, and yet, therefore, there is inherent balance within the unknown. It's a trust in this deep relationship where I choose to believe there is an infinite and eternal balance, one I might not be able to understand fully. I strive to understand, and overstand the balanced version of my spiritual body. I know when I am healthiest in my spiritual body, there will be complete peace and oneness, a surrender and unconditional love on an indescribable level. Oftentimes I feel I'm very close, and sometimes I do get to peer in. I would say I'm not massively imbalanced always within the spiritual body, and that the health of my spiritual body is the unconditional love of it. I find the unconditional love to be the most needed balance, so when I am feeling dis-ease, it's because I'm out of that alignment. And now here comes our final question. We're going to take a brief break. Finish this sentence. I, or we, want my relationship with my spiritual body to be. Everything it can and desires to be with an unconditional love, balanced, healthy, and free to expand infinitely in a playful discovery of existence. And that, my friends, is my self-love audit. So, how are we feeling? Let's check in. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. So if you are feeling right now like this was a lot, that's okay. I anticipate this. Did you have any breakthroughs? Did you have any breakdowns? Perhaps you're in one right now. Sit with this. It is incredibly powerful to go through this process. I do it a little bit different when I'm in my calls with my clients. So if you want to book a free call, you can actually go to the Awaken website, just click, and there's going to be a million different opportunities for you to click that button. Super easy. Sign up for a free consultation, unconditional love call, and we will do your self-love audit. Hopefully you have started to process and found and learned some things about yourself that might be mind-blowing. I know I did. You all witnessed it, right? That I'm in love with my spiritual body. Whoa. That was awesome. I definitely had some other breakthroughs, and I'm definitely internalizing and processing, right? I had said that like it can take me some time to process, so it's okay if it's taking you time to process. If you've had some sort of breakthrough or breakdown and you feel called to share, you want support, let's put that in the comments below, and let's make sure that we're pouring love into our soul family that is so courageous to share. If you have any feedback on how this experience was for you, I would love to know that too. So this is a moment right now for you to go to the restroom. We're going to do a little break. Let's take like 1, 2, 3 minutes. And then we're going to meet right back here to do our visualization and meditation. Okay? We're on the same page. I want to say thank you again to our sponsors, Fruit Slabs. I'm feeling so open, so here. I'm downloading. I feel like I'm opening up in a space. I feel myself going into the ethers, getting ready to guide you through this visualization that we're going to channel in. That is something that I've started to do with some clients, and it's been so powerful, the initial download of this, and it's going to be really specific to healing every inner child, because remember, this is the unconditional love mindset freebie for healing every inner child. That's what we're here to do. So let us take a break. If you have any desire to send any love energetic exchanges, here are some places to do so. We'll be right back. Namaste and welcome back, my friends. How was your break? Did you take one? Did you give yourself one? I did. I stood up, I shook it out a little bit actually, used the restroom, made myself a little bit more tea. Let's get ourselves centered. I know the processing. This is going to be a lot more information coming through. And I'm going to ask you to not think about the self-love audit for the next 15 minutes. Do that with me. I know you can. You got this. We're just going to put it aside. It's a lot of information. Putting it aside, compartmentalizing, not bypassing our emotions. I'm inviting you to actually access your emotions. Just not to focus on figuring out intentionally the self-love audit right now. Because we're going to come into a visualization meditation to give us further insight, where we are going to connect with our inner child, our inner child. Perhaps much more, to deepen our healing, our understanding, our understanding, our overstanding of our inner child, to healing our lack mindset, everything locked within the physical body, the mental body, the emotional body, the spiritual body, that we are clearing out, upgrading. We're going to confront this and get answers. So we're going to go into a guided visualization. And of course, afterwards, we are going to come back for some questions. And then if you are interested in participating in the integration package, $77, you can send to the PayPal or the bank. Make sure you leave your email. You're going to get access to the free hour of coaching. Well, not free hour of coaching, the hour of coaching, bonus hour of coaching. And you're going to also get access to that replay. And you're also going to get a customized personal oracle card reading sent to you. You can always learn more and follow again. Give you all another one, give me another one. Just begin breathing, focusing on that breath. Breathe however's comfortable for you. And we're going to begin playing music a little bit. Rub your hands together, create some unconditional love, frequency, tension, some warmth. And remember from earlier, I said we were going to have our spirit team stick around with us and call back in intentionally. So I invite you to do that now, calling in your spirit team to be with you intentionally. Call in your inner children intentionally. Any energetics of benevolence you choose, I'm going to call them Reiki, to present now. You're welcome to bring your Reiki in as well. Channeling Reiki energy, whatever energetic you identify with. And proceed to open yourself however you feel comfortable, whatever position resonates for you when you hear that. Maybe seated or laying down. Again, please do not do this if you are driving heavy machinery. Let's get present with your breath, breathing slowly and deeply in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Really bring and invite in, welcome that energetic of the inner child, breathing it in and releasing any traumatic energies, experiences, any lower frequencies, releasing them into the light of the universe with unconditional love. Just envisioning, feeling that release, and breathing in the light of the inner child, your inner children. Breathing in the light. Good. And now begin to ease your breath, bringing it to a comfortable pace, staying in the present moment. Begin to visualize a doorway. This door can look however you see it, perceive it, dream it. And it doesn't matter if you don't see the door in your third eye or in front of you, you can feel it. Whatever way, even if you just know, simply know and believe, agree, decide, there is in fact a doorway. Allow for that doorway to form. And step inside, open the door and step inside the doorway and find yourself into a hallway. And this may have just completely appeared in apparition, or perhaps it is slowly forming around you. Begin to look around and discover your hallway. Perhaps it's a short hallway, or what you perceive to be a long hallway, or somewhere in between. There's no right or wrong way to experience this, and there's no right or wrong way to have your hallway designed. Simply trust that you are safe to be in your hallway, and it can be exactly how you want it to be. And now remembering that you're safe in this hallway, you are safe to experience in this hallway. No harm can come to you in this hallway, this present time as you. No harm can come your way. Begin to welcome in all benevolent energies that wish to come and meet you into the hallway now. All of your spirit team, all of your inner children, all benevolent energies, star families, ancestors, whoever and whatever wishes to come in, all benevolent energies, calling them into the hallway now. Feeling the hallway fill. Breathe. Allow for yourself to experience whatever you are experiencing. You are safe to experience it. Keep breathing. Remembering this is a visualization. You are in your hallway and you are right safe where you began. Continue to visualize. Feel, know, breathe, be in your hallway, filled with all these energies. And now begin to notice that doorways are opening up and all of the energies are going into the different doorways, into different rooms. Recognizing that all of the energies now that are not yours are going into these rooms, so the hallway is emptying. And any emotions that might have felt overwhelming or overstimulating are now releasing because they're going into all these different doorways and all of these different rooms, and you are safe in your hallway. And as the doors are closing, because now you are back alone in your hallway and all of the energetics are with you and they're with you in the rooms. There are nameplates that are arriving on the doors. And each name is going to be the name of an inner child of your experience, of any number of lifetimes, timelines, experiences, parallels. Without judging, begin to walk down this hallway. and choose a doorway that you feel energetically connected to, called to enter. Trust your intuition and enter that doorway, noting the name on that door. And you may or may not recognize that name. That is okay. It is still an inner child of yours. You are safe to enter this room. Your spirit team is with you. All you are doing is meeting with a version of yourself, an inner child. So as you enter this doorway, allow for this inner child to present itself to you, present themselves. And listen as they introduce themselves. Begin to observe how they feel, how old they are, what they're wearing, where are they, when are they? Do you recognize them already? Are they the direct connection to you now, the perception of your reality? Is this your inner child of now? Or perhaps of an entire other lifetime? Experience that may be not even human. You are safe to be in this room. Now, of course, be polite and introduce yourself to your inner child. And breathe. Remember, this is you. You are safe to be with you. Allow for whatever energetics and emotions are arising. If there's coughing happening, cough up. Just allow yourself to experience. And begin to listen to a message that this inner child is going to share with you. Be open to receiving whatever it is. Perhaps it's even a future version of yourself. Now you can choose to respond to your inner child, to share a message that you wish to share. Based on what you feel of this inner child and what this version of you and your inner child needs right now, pour that unconditional love into the child. Pour it into yourself now. Allow the emotions to come to the surface. Allow the time and energy and space for the inner child to receive this. say goodbye to your child. Whether that feels comfortable, a hug, or handshake, or wave, or nod. Leave this door, going back into the hallway. And now you find yourself at the end of the hallway with a glowing door. Just glowing green, bright green. This is your heart chakra door, and as you walk in to this door, you are going to receive all of the unconditional love that you can at this moment. So to your door, choose to receive. And as you are choosing to receive, choose to funnel this into all of your inner children and envision that all of this is flowing into all of the doors. Receiving that unconditional. And when you feel complete, you will find the door to ending this visualization back to yourself, your physical. And there will be a complete soul recall into the physical, bringing back whole the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. There will be a complete soul recall, bringing back the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, all together now, whole and complete. Every soul is recalled back into the physical body, the mental, emotional, spiritual body, all back. Physical body, all one and complete. And feel ready. Begin to move your fingers, toes, your legs. Slowly open your eyes. Taking time. Talk about balance. Bring you back. Last chance if you want to join into the integration package, which includes 1 hour of coaching privately through Zoom with the group, and then also a customized Oracle reading, which will be sent right to you. That is of interest. It's $77, and all you need to do is drop your email when you send $77 through to the PayPal or Venmo. As always, you can learn more at wakein.com, wake-in.com. Follow Wake Into Love or Wake In, depending on whatever channel and platform you love. Right now, I'm spending the most amount of time on Facebook, but certainly if you are watching on video, you will see me live everywhere. Please book yourself a call. Please let me know in the comments below, was this helpful for you? Was this huge? What did you learn? What did you receive? When you came in here, you discovered various points of lack. You discover various strengths, parts of unconditional love. What happened for you here? Did you heal your inner child? Even a little? Did you have a breakthrough for your inner child or inner children? Reach out. Do this as many times as necessary. Let me know what you love, what you didn't love, what was helpful, what wasn't. I want to hear all the things. If you don't want to do it publicly, totally get it. Reach out privately to wakeintolove@gmail.com with the number 2. Thank you so much for participating in the Unconditional Love Mindset Freebie Healing Every Inner Child. I'm Coach Jamie, your Unconditional Love Coach and Plant Powered Healer. It's been a true honor, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste.